Alright. So, tonight is day 5. Day 5 playing the game. Stream 5. Ooh, that could be a nice long trip. And we can go through several new cities. And we'll get... Wait, is that the second longest one? And we only get... That's like nothing. Why would he... Only $1.48 per mile? This is nothing. Moving container. Is that why? Because it's like such a small, light thing? Wow. Alright, let's do Redding, California to Los Angeles. Oh, we have to drive there. Can we do one from Astoria to anywhere near there? Here's that one. We can go to Coos Bay. That's on the way, and that goes through some new areas. Okay, let's do this one. Let's see. Okay, so we need to loop around. So I guess this is where we left off last time. So since we're not, I guess quick jobs let you just kind of fast travel. But once you have your own truck and you're doing other stuff, you realistically have to drive to your next place. So that makes sense. Be a little too easy if you could just magically teleport to the next place. If you could do that, then what's the point of even having a cargo company? You could just teleport your cargo to where it needs to go, right? That'd be a little too easy. Can we go out this way? Whoop! Nope. There's a little chain link... chain thing. A chain. Okay. Oh, we're really sleepy. We need to get some rest. Maybe top off on our gas. And then we'll pick up our load here. Okay. Gotta get to somewhere to sleep soon, otherwise our guy will start yawning, and he'll scare us. I think the last stream was he started yawning because he's getting pretty tired. It's like, what was that sound? All right. Wait, where are we going? We're going to that's right. We're close. We're not in Astoria. Oh, but there is sleep over here. There's not sleep over here. And then we're gonna go down 101. Yeah. Okay, so let's take a right at this roundabout. Instead of following all the way to the left and going west, let's go east. And there's probably, well, I don't know if there's a fill-up station there. We're doing okay. We should be able to get there just fine. I'm not worried about that as much. Wow. Where's he going? It takes so long to just get going. Alright, here we go. Wonder how many people played this game so much that actually inspired them to become a truck driver. I'm not sure what the video thing does. Okay. Try to park within the lines a little bit. Okay. It's only 2:30 in the afternoon. We're just getting a little bit of sleep, that's all. Okay. Keep our headlights on before we get a ticket for driving without headlights. Yeah, for some reason, pretty early in the afternoon, even before it gets dark, if we don't have our headlights on, we can get a ticket. I've gotten a ticket a couple times doing that. It doesn't really make sense. Ooh, okay. It's kind of a sharp turn there. Okay. Actually, we can take the right lane. I guess one nice thing about driving at night, too, is that it's a little quieter. I think that the traffic is a little bit lower. $25. Okay, there we go, 45. I was gonna say, that is ridiculously slow. Oh, got some sort of achievement. Yeah, there's no one on the road. Oh, we're going a little too fast. Good thing there's no police on the road right now, too. Oh yeah, there was a setting that someone was mentioning about that you could turn off the sleep feature. And so we might have to do that. We'll have to see. We'll see how we feel. Yeah, eventually we may look into oh, here we go. Yeah, what's this one? Coos Bay. Take the job. I'd like to look into the possibility of getting a wheel and pedals. A simple set, nothing too involved. Okay. Wish I had just a normal backup camera. Are we gonna run into that? Oh wow, that was close. A little too close for comfort, huh? All right, we are hitched and ready to go. Make a nice wide turn. Gotta remember how big these loads are. Whoa! A little too wide. Luckily this is a quiet road in the middle of the night, so no one's here. Alright, we're off. We're heading down south to Coos Bay, taking the 101. That should be nice. And we have about half a tank-ish of gas. Should have enough to get to where we want to go. Or at least halfway there. These are all, what does it say, empty pallets? It shouldn't be that heavy of a load, honestly, so we shouldn't have too much of a hit on our performance, I would hope. Was that a full moon that I just saw out too? Road work. Oh, this is... Whoa! Stop here on red. Okay, well, it's not red. I don't know why everyone's treating it like a stop sign, though. They should have just kept moving. Almost ran into the back of them. Oh my gosh. Come on, truck. There you go. All right. Well, it's actually too bad that it's the middle of the night going down the 101. This should be a pretty nice drive. But, oh well. That poor car behind us. Going 10 to 15 miles an hour below the speed limit because we just can't quite get there. Oh, wow. There actually was a cop there, huh? Come on. The people in front of me obviously are speeding because they aren't slow. I was not even catching up to them. Is that a cop that's behind me? Maybe it was. Or is. What luck. It almost looks like we're going downhill, but we're not, like, going any faster. Oh, well, wherever they were, they're gone now. Both of them turned off on some non-existent road or something. Up, here's more traffic. Another construction zone. Left lane closed ahead. Alright, well, we might be sitting here for a little bit. Let's get some snacks out. There's no one here. Come on. Look how many trucks are behind me. Need to figure out how to do the toggle for that side camera on the left-hand side as well. Whatever it was, I pressed some sort of button at some point, and it's never come back. Alright, stop slowing down. It's like they get going, and then they realize, oh, I'm going too fast, and then they slow down. Wow, such a short little spot, too. Must have been that stoplight, whatever, for the construction zone must have been on some sort of automatic rotation, not on a sensor, or not run by a construction crew. Oh, the trucks disappeared. Now they're cars. Huh. Interesting. Behind us. Should try to watch that more often and see how often. Maybe if they just get too far away. The render distance behind us is pretty short. You can see things kind of popping out of existence fairly quickly, due to my lower graphics settings. But I wonder if we just pulled away from the people behind us so they despawned and something else, some other vehicle showed up. Oh, we must be hitting a small town for a little bit here. Is that 35 miles an hour going? Pacific City. Arcade. Trying to think if I've been to Pacific City or not. We may have driven through it. I know I've been to the Oregon coast with Mrs. Pickles at least once. Alright, there's a place to sleep up there. But we need a gas station. We need to get some more diesel. Come on, truck. That was the biggest mistake, is getting behind this guy. Alright, Newport. Let's look at the map. Yeah, okay, so we're coming up on it. Just past this area is where we can find some fuel, so. It's gonna get past him. But we're gonna be pulling up on some fuel, so there's no reason to pass him. We'll lose him here in a little bit anyways. Man, these lights are so slow at rotating through. Okay, well, we discovered Newport. Another city down. Checked off the list. I don't know if... Oh, they're on either side of the road. I don't know if different gas stations have different prices, or how... Oh, come on. Why don't these other trucks get pulled over and get speeding tickets? Okay. Let's see, how many gallons are we gonna get? Whew. Quite a few. Did we hit something? I think we just went over the bumps of something else. I don't know. Maybe we did. Okay, let's get in front of some of these guys. Maybe if we're lucky, it'll turn green as we're rolling up. Yes! There we go, head start. Get ahead of these few guys here. It is downtown, so we still have to be going slow. Trying to think if I've been to Newport or not. I don't remember. Or maybe we just driven through it. I can't remember. At least we don't have to worry about pedestrians trying to cross in front of us as well. All right. Oh, he had his chance. He could have pulled it in front of us. But he didn't. Yeah, it's too bad it's not daytime so we can see what we're driving over here. Sure, it's probably a nice view. Alright, try not to speed very much. Last thing we need is another speeding ticket. We've gotten 2 already. I don't know, we might not even quite get a return on investment for this trip if we get any more, unfortunately. Ooh, finally get to get up to 45. Too many roads being 25 or 35 miles an hour as a truck. That's going a little slow. Hey, Kevin, welcome in. Good to see ya. Hope you're doing well. So this is our first haul of the night, or for the day, and we started in Astoria, and we're going to Coos Bay. So we're just going down the 101. Yeah, I am doing pretty good. Except for these 2 speeding tickets we got on this route already. Unfortunately. We might not end up with any profit from this run after getting a couple tickets. Which, funny enough, the traffic in front of me was going faster than I was, and I got the speeding ticket. They don't get penalized at all. But such is life, huh?
Oh no! Anyway, last week...
Pretty much. So how's work been for you? Has it been pretty steady Eddie for you? Pretty normal? Because sometimes you take a trip to go into the office, right? Do you do that very often? Good aside from the fact that I didn't finish my task today and I had to leave for a tire appointment. So I'm working since we just got home. Aw. Well, hopefully you don't have to do too much more now that it's coming up to the weekend, but at least you're able to be kind of flexible and do that kind of thing, so. Yeah, that was one thing that was nice about my previous job, was they're fairly flexible. Oh no, I'm starting to yawn already. And so, you know, if I had things come up or whatever, if it was just kind of slow, worked out pretty good to be able to do the other things that needed to get done, as long as my work was done. Going to the office about 45 minutes away, once or more a week, typically once a week. That's right. I know I'm bummed that you get your office moved right around the time when I quit my other job that was actually fairly close. But that's nice that it's much closer for you, so you don't have to go as far to go into the office. This tour bus is just on my tail. Glad we got to go to lunch a couple times. That's true, we did. We had some good times there. That was fun. I missed that. I do miss that. Alright, we're going down. Oh, of course. Right when you get to the speed and we start going downhill. Construction zone. With no traffic, but yet we're still sitting here. This is the third time we've seen this type of construction. This setup. Guess we're waiting. Let's get a move on it. Yeah, I'm driving here. Come on. Come on. Speed up. Speed up. I'm coasting. At least we can pick up speed a little quicker because we're going downhill. For just a little bit of time. This was the kind of truck that we were behind before that would speed, yet not get any tickets. Oh my gosh. Come on. Alright, we're getting close. We're almost to our destination here. So, Kevin, did you? I don't know if you're following that Pebble Watch news and stuff. Did you see they had an update and they? Well, we're going a little too fast. That they were able to get the name Pebble back. I didn't even think about that. I didn't even know that they weren't even calling it the Pebble for the new ones they're making and designing right now. So that's pretty cool. They got the trademark back for the name, so they can use that. Saw that. It's cool. Yeah. I know. It'd be so weird if it wasn't called the Pebble, even though technically it really was, and they couldn't use the name, even though it's not being used anywhere. So. Man, they're throwing all the stops out on us. Any type of thing that can get in our way. It's getting in our way. Maybe if I get a new job and it pays well and stuff, maybe I can actually get that new watch. That would be pretty cool. I mean, mine still works just fine. The battery is just, not as... doesn't hold as much as it used to, but I mean it still works well. The one weird thing though about my watch is I don't know why it doesn't give me a notification when someone's calling, and I've tried looking at it and I can't quite understand what needs to be done to fix it. And I know that they had some of those like apps to help with the Pebble back when it was being supported and everything on the App Store. They had I did get some sort of calling app on my phone to help. That's not supported anymore. I remember at one point there was one called Music Boss that was for doing more things with the music feature on it and looking at tracks and things like that. But all those ones aren't supported anymore. So, I don't know why it's not showing the calls. It's really weird. So I miss... unless I have my ringer on, I'm missing calls pretty regularly, so it's kind of annoying. I agree, that would have to be so strange. Yeah, I know, it's like, here's a watch that tells you when people call, but it doesn't. Yeah, just pull right in front of me, Camaro. Thank you. Oh, I didn't see that giant truck in the middle of the road. I swear, I didn't see it. We don't have stop signs, so I'm not stopping. We don't have any stop lights either. So... 20 is such a weird number for a speed limit. I don't know. But, yeah, man, I'm so intrigued about, the new Pebble Watch. 30-day battery life. That is crazy. I couldn't imagine what that's like. I mean, I'm glad that my watch right now has about a 3, maybe 4-day battery life, but 30? That's crazy. Between that and then, like, they have updated, like, the updated Bluetooth settings, so it's, like, low power usage. In Hool. I think, what is it, like Bluetooth version 5 or something like that? The Apple Watch you have is a day and a half. Yeah. Because that's hard, because it's like you have the ability to, track your sleeping and stuff like that with it. But it's like, I feel like that's one of the most common times when people will charge their watch, their Apple Watch, just because it doesn't have a long battery life, so they want to keep it on during the day as much as possible. So it's too bad that Apple doesn't come out with one that's kind of a low-powered, simple one, but I guess they want to have all the bells and whistles and have it have all the fun settings and features and things like that, huh? Okay, we're almost there. And we need to get some sleep at some point too. We're doing okay. Looks like we're about half. But I think I might turn off the sleep feature because it's like he drives for about... What? We started at like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. It's 7 in the morning now. We've driven 6 hours. And he's half tired already again. Charge mine while I shower and get little Kev ready for bed is enough to make it through the next day. That's nice. That's true. If it has some quick charging features and stuff like that, then it doesn't take too long. You don't need to have it, charging all night. So, that's good. Alright, pulling up to the station here. Let's see. Where is it? Is it this opening over here? Must be here. They have the flags inside the parking lot. Okay. Okay. Hooray, we made it. Okay, let's just pull up. It's not that much experience to do that, to do this whole thing, so might as well just do this. Ah! Hey, how's it going, Book? Welcome in. Let's see, we want to go this way? There we go. See, we're learning how to carefully back a truck and trailer up. Nice. Welcome in, guys. How's it going, Book? Good to see ya. How was your stream tonight? How are things going? How's your week? Oh, I totally missed even putting the chapter verse thing in for the devotional. Oh well, that's okay. Deca Latte, hey buddy, welcome in. Good to see you guys. Went well, how are you? I am doing... Great company offers. I'm doing good. Is this the one that we wanted? Yeah, we want to go to Reading because we want to take the Reading to the Los Angeles. We'll take this guy. I'm doing good, yeah. Today was pretty good, so I was at church helping them. They're moving to a new property, and so the trailer's ready, proceed to the loading area. Our church is moving into a new campus, and so there's a lot of prep work and demo and all this kind of stuff to get it up and ready and going. And so we've had some community work days, which have been pretty fun, and we had one today. So was in one of the rooms trying to bust down some kind of makeshift stage stuff that this previous company had for doing some stuff. And it's funny, they had like they put a second layer over the first stage, so there's like a lot to like work through. Backwards. Keep going backwards. Let's see if we can do this without the other view. Okay. We're doing close. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I saw your prayer request. Your mom is back home. Praise God. That's awesome. Yay. I'm glad that she did not have... Whoop. I'm glad that there wasn't an issue there. So, did they run tests and she was okay? Because I think you mentioned that they were going to check a few things while she was there. I assume everything went well. Good. That is awesome to hear. Yeah, that kind of stuff with family is never fun. I know. I remember when I was younger, I think it was when I was in high school or something, my dad had some like stomach ulcers and things, and then also had like heart arrhythmia and things like that, and so he was in the hospital for a while with that, and that was no fun. Okay. But yeah, that is awesome to hear. Thanks for sharing that. And was it your brother who was? I know you had another prayer request before for your brother. Is he doing better? I hope he's doing better. Okay. All right, intersection. Any day now. Here we go. I like that you can see the other light just barely. I like doing that in real life, be able to see the other lights a little bit. Going to lurk. All right, book. Thank you for. Ooh, good reminder. Thank you. Let me give you a shout out to the wonderful Book of Gaming. Thank you again for the raid. I appreciate that. So if anyone is here that has not followed or seen Book of Gaming, please go check him out. He was playing, oh cool, Space Station or Space Channel 5. That's that rhythm game, right? I think I remember you playing that a while back. How did you like it? How far did you get? Actually, you're not here. Tekalate, if you're here. Or anyone else that was in the stream. How was Space Channel 5? I did not have a Dreamcast growing up, so that is one that I have only seen but never played. Oh, there's people walking in the parking lot, but not on the sidewalk. I forget. I didn't even look at what technically what we're delivering here. What is this? Cattle equipment. We're only getting $2,600 for it, but it's a double trailer. That's not very much. I would expect something a little more difficult to be a more expensive, especially because there's two things. Two whole trailers of it. You think that that would be a little bit more, but I guess not. Alright. Cruise control engaged. Now we can just sit back and drive to our destination. Oh my gosh. Oh, nope. Are we just joining back together again? We are. Everyone's going slow because we're around a police officer. Does that happen around you guys whenever you're driving around? It's like whenever there's a police officer, especially if they're like stopping someone on the side of the road or something like that, you're on the highway, people go abnormally slow around them. It's just like, you know, you don't need to go below the speed limit. They're not going to come over and get you because you're going the speed limit. But honestly, whoa, where are you turning? Where are you, Yeah, he's turning. Oh good, they're all leaving. Good riddance, get out of here. Oh, there's a rest area too. Let's go to the rest area. If we can get in and get out smoothly, I don't know. We kind of have to. We got a ways to go, so we can't make it without stopping. But hopefully we can get in and out easily. Oh, this is perfect. It's just like an open parking lot. This is great. This is the best kind of, Do we go on this side? I don't know. Let's just stop here. Okay. Alright. Can take a quick look at the scenic view here of the Pacific Ocean. There you go. Take a look at that knockoff, not really actually, but actually a Tesla. Okay. Bathroom break. Anyone need to use a bathroom? Better go quick. Jump and roll. No. 3-segment trailer or 2? If you include the truck, there's 3 segments, but 2 trailers attached to the truck. I've never had 3. That sounds pretty wild. Still haven't driven the one in Truck Sim. Yeah, it was pretty funny. When I first started the game, my very first, like, I don't know how many trips I did. You know, you do the quick jobs or whatever because you don't have a truck yet or whatever. I mean, not necessarily looking at what the load was, but I happened to pick the 2 trailer jobs almost every time. And so I started out kind of on hard mode. But hey, that's okay. Just makes you tougher. And then doing single trailer loads, it's like, wow, this is easier. This game is easy. That looked more like a Traverse next to that Subaru. Oh, I was talking about it was, maybe it's delayed. That was kind of the blue vehicle that was overlooking the water. It kind of looked like a Tesla, but maybe it wasn't. It's hard to see. But yeah, that one, the other one to the left of the outhouse, the bathrooms, did look like a Subaru. Oh, you're saying the other one? Yeah. Okay. Like, oh, like you're traversing. Okay, maybe if I read your message correctly, that would actually help, and then we'd have a better conversation. Huh, imagine that. Yes, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay. Okay, now I'm on your wavelength there. Let me just argue with you about something that we're not even arguing about. That's always fun. No, I saw that. Well, I didn't say anything about that. I was talking about this over here. No, I saw this. Oh, okay. Oh, all right. Okay, streamer. You do your thing. Don't ban me. These roads are kind of twisty. But I'm glad it's daytime finally going through here. This is nice. Man, I miss driving through here. Only did it a little bit, but it was nice. Maybe that's what Mrs. Pickles and I need to do at some point, is go back and drive up and down the Washington, Oregon coast. That would be fun. That is a nice drive. All right. Ooh, we're practically on the beach. Look at that. I wonder how fast you have to go in the game technically to get a ticket. Can you go 1 over? Can you go 2 over? Maybe 3 over? I don't know. I feel like I'm usually going like 5 over when I get when the cop just randomly instantaneously just appears behind me. Scares me half to death and then just disappears back into the nothingness. Yeah, man, I can't wait to see this game when we have like the graphics cranked up close to high or whatnot. That'll look nice. Right now it's just a lot of flat, textured trees and stuff like that. Draw distance with fog brought down. Let's see, how far are we going down here? How far do we have to go? We're going down. Okay, so it's a decent route here. Okay. Oh no, what is this? Is this a way station? Agriculture inspection. Glad they had that written down on the ground. I would have gone through the wrong one and probably gotten dinged for that. Agriculture. Well, we don't have any agriculture on this trailer. It's farming equipment. It's close. I think it's like cattle, stuff for cattle or whatever. So is everyone coming in? Oh, jeez, that scared me. I forget, if you turn your head so far, like that, it's like you're leaning out the window. And so, you can hear the engine. Well, what's that? Something broke, something blew up. No, just sticking your head out the window. Okay. Time to kind of settle in for the night here. So I know our truck has a sleeper cab compartment thing built in. I don't know if that means that you sleep in it technically when or if that just allows you to stop in more places to sleep. Because I know before we stopped at, like, it looked like hotels, but we just, you know, technically you don't get out of your vehicle, but I don't know. I'm not sure how that works in this game, if you technically have to pay to sleep in a hotel, or if your rig has a sleeper cab, you can just find a parking lot. We'll hold it at 57. We'll go 2 over and see what that does for us. Well, we're catching up to traffic. That's what we're doing. Oh, is this one of those Google Maps vehicles? Is our truck going to be on maps now that we're right behind him, tailgating him? They were going... Oh, I guess the truck in front of him was going a little slow. Let's see. So impressed with the variety of vehicles in the game. That is true. That is nice to see a decent variety of vehicles on the road. I feel like so many games, they just kind of have just a few they rotate through, and so you see a lot of the same stuff all the time. I know that there was some update, though, for the game. Strange enough, it's based on Ford vehicles, and it allows you to just drive a Ford truck or car instead of a semi-truck in the game, or something like that, if I read it correctly. So, like, they're adding the ability to just to drive around and explore, I guess? I don't know. In a normal vehicle. Kind of strange. A little different. See how that goes. I'm sure if they get a lot of people that buy that DLC pack, then they'll add more, I guess. I don't know. I didn't know that's what people were asking for, but I guess they had some people ask for it if they're coming out with a feature. Unless they just thought it was kind of cool, which there are plenty of games out there that developers just add things just because they think it's cool, and it's not necessarily what the customers want. Yeah, that's right. Get out of here. He's like, I'm out of here. Alright, can we pass anybody? Probably. Well, no one's behind us. I could pass this guy maybe if this is short enough. Or long enough, I should say. There's one. And we've got double trailers. Alright, there we go. It passed 2 of them. Oh, we're going really fast. Speed limit is 55. We're like pushing 70. It's like, that's probably not good. Oh, 65 for cars. Okay, we'll do 57. We'll see how that does. Finally in the double lane highway section, which is nice. 2-lane roads are kind of fun for the highway for back road stuff, but now that we're getting more into other areas, it's good to have multiple lanes. Vehicle inspection. Oh shoot, can we get in front of him? Nope. Wow, that is like the last second notification. Oh, by the way, you need to stop at this way station. Don't miss it. Just cruising along the left-hand lane and oh shoot, you gotta slow down. Not in perfect technical state. Be more careful next time. What do you mean? Oh, freeway engines. Here we go. Right? I don't know what it's... Do we need a... I know we had one little bump with something, and so we lost 1%. Is it complaining because we're not at 100%? I don't know. Beats me. Okay. Oh, and then we're about to get off. All right, how fast can we go around this? Whoa. Man, those brakes first jump in and really grab quick. Okay, we're still a little ways away. Ooh, man, they got a nice twisty road up here. It must be going down a hill or something. Wait, why did it tell us to go into this lane? I don't think it really matters. Oh, lane is ending. Oh, do we have to merge over here? Alright. That's a weird spot for it to merge. On a corner, like, or just coming out of a corner like that. That's rough. Might need to increase the field of view. Because if I can, like, see my mirror while I'm looking straight, that would be very helpful. Like that. But it's like, when I'm straight ahead, it's a little... Here, let me take a look. Is there an... Here, let's go up here to this. Field of view. Nothing. Really? Okay, well I guess that's not, I'll have to look a little more later, look into it after the fact, but... It's pretty weird that that's not an option. Well, it went back to 2 lanes again. Why did it go from 2 to 1 to 2 again? Now it's going back to 1 again. Alright. Come on, car. Maybe I should also look in the settings to see if I can get to that other blind spot camera view. Let's take a look and see. Let's go. Hey, that Sour Bobble. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Welcome on in. Alright. Function. Should be, well, assistance. Shifting, suspension, trailer, brakes, interior. You can open and close the window? Huh. Who knew? Truck adjustment. Hide show mirrors on screen. F2! F2 does it. Alright. Let's wait till we get to a straightaway. Or... They're all... Okay. Okay. Perfect. That's what I want. That is a lot better. Now we can see our blind spot a little bit more without having to turn our head to look at that mirror because our field of view is so narrow. That's a lot better. Okay, I do like being able to see the trailer. I think that mirror on the left could be angled in slightly more. Because, like, you can kind of, on the right mirror, you can kind of see the cargo at all times. You can see that trailer, the first one. But the mirror on the left, unless you're turning to the left, you're not really seeing it. But that's okay. Hydrate. Perfect. Thank you. Got some nice ice water tonight. Another full moon. I wonder if it just stays full moon every time. Whoa! Slowing down to 35. He's going like well below 35. He's prepping for that 25 mile an hour. Even that, he's going a little slow. Alright, where are we? Where are we at? Doesn't say what town this is. It's a nice little town though. Looks fun. Got 73 miles, which you go through miles pretty quick in the game. Go through a mile every, what, 5 to 10 seconds when you're up to speed. So, we'll be there in no time. I don't think we need to get rest before we get there. Maybe we can sleep. Oh yeah, I was thinking of turning off the sleep feature. We'll do that after this, after we finish this load. I mean, it's kind of a neat feature, but I feel like it's not 100% accurate. Oh my gosh. Wow. Right before the right lane is going away, he just slams on his brakes. Alright. Traffic. So how long are we going to sit here? We've got a lot of traffic behind us. Are we getting any progress here? Oh, okay, so that's what that noise is. That means someone's in my blind spot. Alright, I don't want to listen to that and go the whole time. We're just supposed to wait? Can I take a quick nap? I don't know if we've had any progress. We haven't moved an inch. Can we drive down the... We can't drive down the side. Are we just gonna sit here for all night? And California drivers, am I right? Man. They really need to put in like some little mini games you can do to pass the time while you're waiting in traffic. What is going on here? Can you like get out of your car and walk around? I don't want to like... I feel like we don't have enough room. I would love to just like go around them all, but I don't know if you can drive on the shoulder and get away with that in this game. At this rate, we might run out of fuel before we can even get to our destination. Is there like a camera mode that we can just like move the camera around? A cargo of maple syrup isn't gonna get there by itself. Yeah. Is there some sort of services photo mode? Here we go. Okay, so that's us. What is going on here? I just want to see what's the hold up here. Why are we stopped? We've been sitting here for like an hour in game. There's one truck just sitting there, one that's trying to merge over. Man. How are you doing, Zach, man? Good to see you. Well, we could get around them, technically, if we, I don't know, do we want to try and get around them? They're just literally sitting there. Yeah, let's do it. Here, let's make sure that we're not going to hit the barrier. We're just gonna mosey on down. This is crazy. Doing good? Good. Good to hear. Why are these people stuck? One is stuck, and this other guy doesn't want to just go around him. So I will. We could literally be here forever. What, did he have like an engine blowout or something? Why is he stuck? Is there an accident? I'm so confused. And we're through. Is that normal? Are you supposed to run into stuff like issues like that? Is that one of the? I know that there's like random events that happen, but it's usually like you'll see emergency vehicles or like road construction and things like that. Are you supposed to run into stuff like that? That was really strange. Well, at least we're not held back with by any. You know, the weird thing would be is if we had someone come up behind us randomly after all that. That was weird. Ooh, now we're going downhill. Customer expects delivery very soon. Make sure you arrive on time. Well, you know what? Funny you should say that. But we kind of got held up by a bunch of other trucks creating a log jam. Now there needs to be a simulation for you driving the truck out of bounds and the police chasing you to give you a ticket. I feel like it wouldn't be too hard to chase down a big fifth wheel, or a big, not fifth wheel, semi-truck. The acceleration on this thing is horrendous. Well, I'm glad we got out when we did, because I would hate to get a penalty for getting there late to our destination. All right. Why is there music going on? There's music. I thought I turned that off. Audio. Music off. Music volume. Okay, that's still up. I'm not playing music in game. I'm playing that through something else. Interior noise. Radio volume. You don't need no stinking radio. Windows open Windows noise. Actually, no, we'll turn that off. Reverb effect of cabin. I guess so. Exterior voice. CB radio. I haven't even heard the CB radio turn on. Yeah, we got some White Bat radio from what's his name? I enjoy that music. It's pretty good. By Carl Casey. Okay. All right, let's get back to it. Yeah, I could have sworn I had the music turned off, and it just randomly comes on at random time, too. Pretty weird stuff. Alright, we came to a complete stop. Now we're turning. Better not get pulled over or get a ticket. Donut Planet. Alright, we're close. I don't know what the delivery time is for this. Oh my gosh, is he gonna try and run a red light? Get out of here. I didn't mean to break. I feel like that wasn't a thing that happened much previously, but man, these cars, the other traffic, they're getting awful brave. Ooh, it's still green. Alright, here we go. Alright. It's wanting us to go into that other lane, but I think it just means that's part of the continuation of that turn. Because we need to come right back and turn left. And then right again. Yellow light. That's good enough for me. We're going. We need to get to our destination on time. Alright, no more red lights. Have a great night and a great weekend. Bedtime here. Good to see you tonight. Thanks, Kevin. I appreciate you coming to hang out. Say hello to Mrs. Kevin, a little Kev. And have a great night. Get some good rest. And we'll hopefully see you again soon. Hey, Connor. How you doing? How was your game tonight? It looked pretty fun. Did you guys enjoy it? It looked like you guys had a good time. Ooh, we are really close. Let's just try to see who we can pass. Does this game have you fight fatigue as well? So there is a setting for like your sleep bar. So if you look right above the map HUD there's a few icons, and one of them looks like a person laying in a bed, and as he turns blue from the bottom up, that shows how tired he is, and so at some point he'll start yawning when he gets pretty tired. I don't know what happens. I forget. Someone mentioned about what happens if you wait too long, and he gets too tired. I haven't gotten there yet, but apparently it is a thing. It can happen. Woo! Big bumps. And so you basically have to find a rest area and then sleep, and then it lets you sleep for about 6 to 8 hours. I forget what it is. All right. We made it safe and sound. Cool. All right, so we have the main one we were trying to do is, oh, is that even here? Oh well, it's not here anymore. It was Reading to Los Angeles. It must have expired or something. So that's okay. We will take, let's see, where's, this would go back up there. The only bummer is that it doesn't show you the cities you've been to. But I know I haven't really done much in California, so we'll just keep going down there. I loved it. Bronson liked it too. I couldn't wait to play it. Mrs. Pickles would probably like it too. Yeah, it looked like something she'd probably be interested in. I'll have to show it to her sometime and see. My bunny got too tired and passed out in the middle of a field. That's funny. You're working her too hard. Alright, can we turn before we hit? Ooh, probably not. Okay, so we need to pick up our trailer, luckily in the same yard, so that's nice. Right here. Oh, we got a truck. Some sort of utility truck. Wait, we wanna... I think I'm too far over on one side. Yeah. Let's try this again. Do bunnies have their own type of hamster wheel? No, they're playing a game where you're... Let's see. Oop. Hit the wrong button. I think that the left trigger is brake, but no, you're already hitting that to go backwards, so you have to actually hit accelerate to stop. It was a kind of game where you're a bunny rabbit and you almost life sim in a way, and I think you own a bakery or something, and you do farming and all that fun stuff. But I know my wife enjoys Animal Crossing, and there's this one bakery game that she plays all the time on her phone. So it's like, oh, she might like that. And she likes rabbits. Okay. So we'll jump on the freeway here. Basically a simpler Animal Crossing, and you bake bread. Oh, that's fun. I don't know if bunnies have have wheels. Do they really run like hamsters? Do they more hop, right? Alright, stay green. Coming through. Oh, we didn't actually see a place to sleep for the night. Alright, we'll have to... So maybe we'll look at the map. Ooh, okay, we have we have quite a few over here. Quite a few places to choose. Why did it have us... Maybe there's no on-ramp. Maybe that's why. Why is there no on-ramp? That is quite weird. Okay, that's fine. Alright, we should be fine. We should be able to get there with plenty of time. At least we only have one trailer, we don't have two, so that makes it a little easier. And we should be fine with gas. We're not going all that far. So this drive is relatively short. Uh-oh. I don't know. Do you want to believe everything Reddit says? Reddit says not only do bunnies hop, but they also hop in zigzag pattern. Oh, okay. And they have fragile bones, so falling from an exercise wheel could be serious harm. Yeah, that I could believe that. But I guess what, do you fall out of an exercise wheel? That only happens if you, like, I remember I had a gerbil when I was a kid. And sometimes it would stop when it's running and it'd just grip the wheel and then it'd swing around. And it was fine as long as it held on. Then it would, you know, swing back around and whatnot. Alright, we'll go straight across, get some sleep, and then jump back on I-5 and go south. Actually, let's do this. Can we get in? Oh, we gotta go around the block a little bit. Oh, we can get in right here. Can we get... Oh, no, that's in that parking lot. Alright, let's... Woo! Swing around. Hopefully we don't hit anything. Oh, gosh. Can we get around? Come on. Get around. There we go. And we ran over. Okay, we should have just went to a normal entrance, but that's okay. Alright, let's swing around. And find a spot to sleep. And then after we sleep, we'll turn off the sleep. So this will be our last time sleeping in game. What? It's not telling us that we can sleep. Where? There. Wow. We just had to go one more foot. Mr. Pickles, you had an exercise wheel? No. Well, I guess I owned one, but for my gerbil, yeah. I had a hamster and found out a few years ago that sometimes they hibernate, get cold, stiff, and don't breathe much, and a lot of owners end up burying them alive thinking they passed on. I hope that wasn't the case for Bella. Oh, that sounds a little scary. Yeah, and I think we had a hamster when I was little, really little. Like my parents had one. I remember seeing it on a in a tank on the counter or whatever, but it wasn't one that like my sister and I helped take care of or anything like that. But yeah, we each had a gerbil when we were younger. Those are fun, but they like to run at night because they're kind of nocturnal, and so because they're so noisy, and so we actually ended up like putting some sort of clip through the top into the wheel, so he couldn't so it would stop the wheel from spinning, so he wouldn't run all night keeping us awake. Because he would just run and run and run at night. But during the day, he would just be all, curled up in the corner, sleeping underneath his, underneath all the fluff and everything. Exercise wheel is hilarious. Is a hilarious stretch, but I do remember a good old days of Jungle Gym back when I was a kid. Yeah, those were great. Jungle gyms were fun. Remember enjoying those a lot as a kid. My hamster would do that too, and she'd escape at night? How would she escape? That's concerning. How would a hamster escape its cage? Was it not able to lock or something? And also, funny thing is, our cat would love to watch our gerbils. So we had the tanks to their cages or whatever up on our dressers, which are kind of wide and I don't know, kind of wide, not very tall, and then we'd get these. My parents bought these. Like you go to Home Depot, you're looking at carpet, and there's those little carpet samples. I guess you can just buy those. It was like the perfect size, and so we'd have one of those up by the tank. So our cat would just sit there and just watch, just watch the gerbil, just like. She could squeeze through the tiny bars at the door, so I'd have to zip tie the doors every night and cut them in the morning. Got a little escape artist, huh? Was your hamster pretty small then? Was it like a young hamster? If it could fit through the bars like that? Should have just went to this rest area. This would have been way faster. See, we slept already, and the bar is already creeping up because we're tired. Let's turn off. Let's turn that off. Gameplay. Fatigue simulation. Nah. Near police vehicles, radar, and traffic cameras. Man, I don't even know if I could even see what radar and traffic cameras look like in the game. Preferred job length factor. Adjust the average length of jobs that are offered. That's fine. Oh, hi, Marilyn. Marilyn just jumped up into his little cat tree up there. Detours, rain probability. Actually, I don't mind if the rain is up a little bit more. Let's do 20%. Time zones, nah. Show blockers. Okay, I think that's fine. Had garter snakes that would escape, but that's because we had them in a fish tank and they figured out how to get out of the top. Oh, that's not fun to have roaming around your house. That's kind of scary. Yeah, I don't know if I'd ever want a pet snake. I did have pet lizards when I was younger. There's ones called green anoles. They're one of the more common kind of smaller kind of gecko type lizard that you could get at a pet store. Not very big. They'd change color from green to brown. They're pretty fun. Enjoyed having them. Just have one at a time. You'd go to the store and like get crickets to feed him, and then we'd find whenever we found like flies in the house, we'd catch them and put them in his cage or tank for him to eat flies. Yeah, she was a tiny black bear hamster. Okay, so she just stayed small all the time. Huh. Yeah, that's kind of difficult. Sounds like a rough cage. If she can squeeze, so only at night she would try to escape, but during the day she wouldn't care, huh? That's kind of weird too. Or maybe just because she's sleeping, because they're more nocturnal. And Zachman, you have a cat too? Yeah, cool. We have two. This one that I just showed you, his name is Merlin. And then we have another one that's a bit younger. His name is Cheddar. And he's probably sleeping downstairs. He likes sleeping on the couch in the same spot. Green anoles, you had those? Oh, you had those, Connor? Oh, that's cool. Yeah, those are great. Those are fun. I like... Reptiles are pretty fun. I like lizards. I don't know what like got me into them or what convinced my parents that we should have them, but I mean, we had those, we had the gerbils. Guess we're going this way, huh? Yeah, we had a good time. We had some fun animals. And we had our cat. She was sleepy during the day. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Yeah, that's the one bummer about hamsters. They look all cute and they look fun, but they don't really do a whole lot during the day. They kind of sleep the whole day. And our the gerbil was kind of like that too, but not entirely. One of the funny things though is one of the popular treats you could give a gerbil, they called them yogurt drops, and they looked like oversized like chocolate chips, but they're made with like a fruity yogurt type thing that was good for them, and so they'd sit there and munch on them for a while. And we just happened to give one to our cat, just because, you know, cats love sniffing things, and he was sniffing it, and then he's like, oh, I kind of like this, and he ate it and really liked it. And so every time we would give one to our gerbil. Can we go around it? Can we go through? Okay, maybe that was a little fast. I've done that before where you just go around instead of taking the detour. Because one time I had a detour and it went around and there's no way to get around it. It kept going back, where it like cycled you around to basically go a big loop and come back. And the detour thing was still there. So, there you go. Breaking the law, breaking the law. But, oh, this is the other end of it, huh? But, yeah, so, but the cat really enjoyed the yogurt drops too, so he would have one whenever we gave one to the, the gerbil. Reptile reminds me of how back in the day, game systems were so low-tech that you could swap color palettes for outfits and pretend it was a brand new character. Yeah! I mean, that's kind of what they did for Mario and Luigi back in the first Mario Bros. Game. They had the same sprite, just different colors. But yeah, they would do that with all sorts of different things. Alright, why are we going slow here? This guy is going too slow. But yeah, I mean, anything to make things easier for the game developers, right? One way to kind of cut a corner, make things easier. I mean, I understand it. It makes total sense. I would do that too. Actually, we're not getting off there. That's an exit only. We're staying here. Yeah, and that looping backgrounds while driving in movies, yeah. I'm sure you've seen videos of like how they do that. Or like scenes where they're on a train. Like there's one where you'll see like trees or bushes and it's literally people holding them, kind of walking past, and then they run back around behind the camera and get back in line. And while holding it up and walk past the camera again, and they just cycle through during the whole shot. I mean, I get why they do that, at least with like driving, because that would be so not safe if they were trying to act, do their lines, and at least if it was like in traffic, that would be dangerous. Okay, we're getting really close. We're almost there. Man, if you saw open lanes like this in Los Angeles, man, or in Oakland, anywhere down here, you'd probably be like, man, what is going on? This is wide open. This is crazy. California traffic is always bad. We're just cruising on through. Okay. Oh, we got some tolls. What's open? What's open? I can't tell. Are they... Should they have a marker or something? Oh. Thanks for, Oh, you just go right through. Okay, you don't even need to do anything. Was that truck already there, or did he just come up on me really fast and he didn't slow down in preparation for the toll? What a jerk. Yeah, it would be pretty apocalyptic if this happened. Yeah, you'd be like, okay, what's going on? What happened to all the people? Something is not right here. Alright, we'll have to find some sort of garage or something to fix up the truck, because I'm sure that, it'll say something like that we need to get some maintenance done. Wow, we're actually really close to hitting those bars, or those poles. Those are really... Those things were really angled over. Okay. San Francisco. Is this the San Francisco Bridge? Who knows? I don't know. Golden Gate Bridge? I have no idea which... You'd think it would be red if it was. Okay, so we need to... be in... this lane... Okay, take this. Kind of comes up on you quick. It's kind of hard to tell sometimes how soon something is going to happen. So we need to get off here. Spin around to the left. It's a weird direction for an off-ramp. Drive really close to someone's apartment. Kind of zigzagging back and forth here. We get off here. We'll turn right at the light. Oh, there's a helicopter. Is anyone coming? Not really. Oop, not too close. Trailer damage. What? I just went kind of barely up on the curb. What are you talking about? Can we go? They're stopped. I'm going. Okay. Oh, it's yellow. We're already moving. Sorry. Coming through. We'll be turning up here. So let's get the left lane. Did it again. I have these LED lights under my desk here. And it just randomly started strobing each color. Hasn't done that in a long time. Alright, what are we waiting on? Okay. Oh, we can turn... But now the trolley wants to go. I see. Does the trolley get a green light? No, we have to yield to him still on our green light. Okay. Drawbridge. Well, it's not going up. What is over here? Oh, okay, so that's part of the bay. That's kind of cool. And then we're turning in right here. It's going to open? It will. Okay. Ah, made it. I feel like we haven't heard enough sirens and stuff after getting here. Okay. Let's keep working our way. Let's get some more long distance. I guess the good thing is, if this were California after the rapture, we would be done. We have done a great job in sharing the gospel, I guess. Yeah, I guess if there's that many people not there, you would think that they're doing pretty well. That's a good point. Carson City. Let's go to Carson City. Well, let's go to Vegas. We'll get 18,000 for this one. It's full of ice cream. Oh, that's cool. It's a freezer truck. And there's only one trailer. It's a little long. Okay. Trailer's ready. Proceed to the loading area. Head towards the green flag. Alright, green flag. It's over there. Okay. Come through here. Oh, you know what? Actually, before we do that, let's go the maintenance. There's one right down the road here. We'll come back. Hold on. We'll be right back. Don't worry. Come on. Open up. Yeah, if this many people got raptured from California that literally the freeways were empty, that would be amazing. Okay. Cool. That was a wide turn on his part. Wonder if they'd actually run into you. Okay. Yeah, man, these intersections they're slow. They're not too bad so far, but some of them are just really slow. Okay. Here's the garage. Let's get a little tune-up. Total restoration price. Ooh. Oh, that's like everything. Action. That's a lot. Let's just do these two. That's the main thing. The cost is that much. Wait, what? Oh, we got insurance. Hey, that's pretty cool. All right. If we did all these other ones, that's still only another 500 bucks. Okay. Hey, we're all fixed up now. Our tires, we'll get new tires at some point. They're 13% done, or worn. But we'll worry about that on another time. Can we get out through here, or do we need a backup? I think we need a backup. Alright, let's head back. Oh, you know what? Shoot. Let's get gas while we're here. Mine as well. It'll save us some time later. Oh, we're going the wrong way. Oh well. We're only going one way. Actually, turn on the turn signal. Can turn it off. There we go. Stop. Okay. It'll be a little easier getting gas without something hooked on the back. Hey, Sweet Tea, welcome in. How's your stream? I was popping in and lurking for a while in your stream. How was your game? How was your night? I think you were playing Valorant again? How did that go? Come on. Green. Please. Please, green light. There we go. Saw that. Sorry I was tired. It went well, just playing some before bed. Hey, no worries. I didn't say anything. I was just lurking, so no worries at all. One thing I like having a friend's stream up on my phone when I'm streaming, just to kind of lurk and give them a viewer and stuff. And so I saw you went live. I was like, hey, I'll turn yours on. So that was fun. Didn't really get to watch a whole lot, but it was cool to see ya. Aha. Perfect. Literally just went downstairs to get myself a glass of sweet tea. Ah, man. It's all in the name. I shouldn't expect anything different, right? Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Yeah, of course. You are most welcome. And I appreciate you coming by as well. I know not everyone can tune into all their friends' streams and stuff when all that's going on, but I try to when I can. And I appreciate you coming by as well. God bless you. Alright. Was supposed to play with friends, but it fell through. He's got low energy sweet tea tonight. Okay. Oh, watch out. I'm taking a wide turn here, Range Rover. Got a big rig full of ice cream here. Hermione, how's it going? Welcome in. Are you a sweet tea beverage fan too, Hermione? Yeah, I went to school down south where sweet tea was as common as water. But I was never a tea fan, unfortunately, so that was not something I regularly consumed. Only with lemonade and really cold, not really cold Southern way. Yeah, that is one thing that I do like, the Arnold Palmer. Half lemonade, half tea, sweet tea. My tea I love is hot and with sugar and milk. Ah, gotcha. Makes sense. Yeah, I like the Arnold Palmer, but probably more, maybe a little bit more heavy on the lemonade, slightly. But no, it's a good combination. Northern iced tea is still good. Okay, yeah, the without sugar, unsweetened. Put lemon juice concentrate in yours. Oh, okay. Or oh, northern iced tea that is sweet. So what's the difference if it's northern? I'm confused. I don't know what that means. I'm not a tea connoisseur, so I don't know all the intricacies. It is funny though when someone from the south comes up north and like, I want some sweet tea. Well, we got tea and we got sugar packets. You can just stir it in. Is that what you want? And it's like, no. It's not the same. Oh, too tight. A little bit too tight. I really think lemon is already put in the north. It tastes better than sweet tea in Texas. And you're okay, you're from New York. Okay. I was gonna say I wasn't sure originally where you were from, so okay, that makes sense. Don't understand his emote. Yeah, sweet tea. What is that emote? What does that mean? Oh, it's your shocked one. Okay, gotcha. Hermione, are you a Mets fan? If being from New York. I recall that sports. I don't follow sports. I kind of pegged you more as someone who didn't follow sports. I'm not surprised. Nothing. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Not that there's anything wrong with it. Alright. Let's see, do we stay on 80 for a while? No, we're gonna be getting off up there. Okay. Alright, filled up on gas. Looking good. Oh boy, that's really close. Can you run into those things? Alright, where is this off-ramp? That's right there. Oh no, I want this one. Ooh, that was close. We almost got off on the wrong exit. I guess he could have kind of cut across right there. Alright, what lane do we want here? Do we stay... Maybe we stay here. Alright, let's get over here. We'll just hang out behind this guy. I think we're good. I don't know if we need to take any other exits. I think this just merges to the right road that we want. Esports. Let's see, Hermione says, do Street Fighter and racing games count? I don't play those often. You know, I'm not even sure I mean, I know mostly it's fighting games that's in esports, but I don't know what... There's that. I think Rocket League might be in esports. We might have some racing games too. I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't really follow esports, so I don't even know what all is considered an esports in that category. Need to figure out how to do these audio interactions like that. The Zelda ones are just ones that you can type insert word. Yeah, so I do all of my sounds as like channel points. So in your in the stream manager, you can scroll down to like stuff. What is it called? It's whatever thing. Oh man, I don't even know what it's called. I forget. It's like halfway down. It's for where you do like emotes and all those kinds of things. There's a channel point. You probably know where that's at. The channel points section. And you can create a category thing for it. And once you've created them, then you can go into the alerts tab. And you can go in there and create a new sound and have it link to a channel point redemption. So, it's pretty slick. The Wii Sports and the Sonic one was the highest point I played. Mario, Sonic, and the Olympic Games. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I played Wii Sports a bunch when I was younger. I never played any of those Nintendo Olympics games, Mario and Sonic at the Olympics. Or if I did, maybe a very small amount when I was like at my sister and brother-in-law's house. I think they had one of those ones. I don't know. Viewer rewards. Yeah, if you go to the viewer rewards tab area and go to the channel points section, there's like 3 or 4 categories under viewer rewards. Let's see. There are people that play Street Fighter for esports. Yes, that's an esport. Also, Marvel Rivals is another popular esport game category. There's so many new games that pop in there and all that. I don't... Yeah, I don't know. I couldn't tell you much. I don't even think I really play all that many games that would even be considered an esport, I feel like. Okay, I'm not into that. I loved simulator and management games. Yeah. That's right. I see you playing those like almost all of them are just that. Hermione. Those are good games though. They get you to think. Um Gotcha. Thank you. I gotta add some. I'm the type of chatter that likes to have all the rewards, interactive stuff. Unfortunately, my friends don't use emotes like I use other people's. I like getting new emotes. Yeah, I have some. Need to think up new ones to have and how to do it. I make my own. I haven't contracted out to anyone to make them for me. Eventually, I might. But for now, I'm just using like a pixel editor website and then using Canva to do other things with text and stuff. But yeah, it's going decent with all that so far. I would like to have more, but I'm kind of limited on my own creativity, which kind of suffers at times. um, yeah, Zelda. I need to play. I need to jump into another Zelda game at some point. Been really working through Donkey Kong games, so maybe once I finish Donkey Kong Bonanza, we'll try out another Zelda game. We'll see. Come on. If you search high and low enough, you probably could find any type of activity being played competitively. That's probably true. I would not doubt that. Especially video game related things these days, yeah. Use Canva too? Nice. Yeah, it works pretty good. I do that for designing the overlay and everything. I did that for like thumbnails and stuff for my streams that I put on YouTube. All sorts of little things in it. It's nice to kind of be more creative that way. Exercise those creativity genes a little bit. I don't care about competing unless it's skill and knowledge, like trivia or word games. Hermione, have you ever done the like words on stream before? That's kind of fun. I'm sure they've got some sort of trivia game for that too. So, someone that I recently found in the past week or two. Yeah, you were there, Hermione. Canadian Mountie. I love that he has his own kind of like, besides channel points, he has his own currency thing, and he involves to gain more points. You can play a trivia game. And so you can have that built into the game. That's pretty fun. I've done words on stream since 2020. Oh, cool. I think we got to level 22 or something. Wow. I've played it on other people's streams. I haven't done it yet here. But maybe sometime if I'm doing a longer stream, or I'm like going to be doing a couple, like 2 different games, and we have enough people here that are interested in it and not just lurking, we can do that in between games or something like that for a little while. That would be fun. I've done it in a couple different people's streams, and it's a lot of fun. I enjoy that one. Like, try not to get over the line on my left. I don't want to run into somebody. We got words on got a words on stream ringer. Maybe we can surprise people by pretending we never played. We never played the game and win a few matches. Yeah, being good with words on stream takes a certain mindset. You really have to get into that where you can just pick out words really easily. And it's funny that that's the kind of thing that when I'm not doing something like that, it comes really naturally and pretty quick. But then when I'm actually playing something and doing that, that's when it kind of suffers a little bit, and I just get like brain fog. I'm sure no one ever has an issue like that. Just me. So we're bringing ice cream to Las Vegas. Maybe driving in the night would be much better when you're driving a refrigerated truck. Wait, why did that... Did it just zoom in? I don't know. Maybe it just like lagged a little bit. It almost looked like it zoomed in for a second, but maybe it didn't. There's a chat delay in the game too. Like I almost beat a guy who was highly skilled at the game for a round and lost because he actually typed the word faster by but my word came up sooner in chat than his. Yeah, if there's a delay or this or that, then especially even on your own personal connection, you can kind of take advantage of that, I guess. Okay, I think we can get away with 2 over the speed limit. Okay, it's enough blocking traffic. I'm gonna go multiple miles just blocking traffic. Oh, and that was, look, that was a policeman. So, going 2 over is safe. Look, he doesn't care, apparently. And he's going faster than us anyway, so he's going at least 58, 59 miles an hour. Maybe 60 if he's going that much faster than us. Alright, Hermione, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Have a good night. Get some good rest. And have a great weekend. Thank you so much for being here. Let me, I need to give some more shout-outs and stuff. So if any of you guys don't know Hermione, please go give her a follow. She's a wonderful Christian streamer playing a lot of fun stuff. Like she said, a lot of strategy games, a lot of simulation games, and so she's playing 2 Point Campus last. Nice. I think I've seen you play that once or twice before. That always gives me like Sim theme park vibes with like how people move and look and walk around and stuff. I know it's a totally different game, but yeah. Cool. And and then Sweet Tea as well. Go check him out as well. He's plays a lot of Valorant, which is pretty fun. So if you aren't following either of them, please go check them out. I know I've just only recently got to meet Sweet Tea, but I've known Hermione for a little while now. Okay. 292 miles. Goes pretty quick. It doesn't take too long to get to your destination. Luckily it's not 1-to-1, man. If it was 1-to-1, it would take forever. Forever to get somewhere. Oh, I didn't even notice. The music stopped. Are you still there? Are you still listening? Yes. Yes, I am. Thank you. Let's keep the music going. Okay. And we continue. Yeah, I wish there was a little bit more of a warning of like what turns to and exit ramps to take. Because some of them, like I almost missed that one. It's hard to tell sometimes which one you need to take. Hey, welcome in, DB. Good to see ya. How are you doing tonight? How was your day? What you up to? Hope you are doing well. We were in, I think, were we in Los Angeles or were we in San Francisco? I don't know. And now we're heading to Las Vegas. And we got a refrigerator truck full of ice cream. Blessed by God. Amen. Same here. Or another good one is Better Than I Deserve. How are you doing? Better Than I Deserve. Every day. Shamelessly steal that phrase, yeah. Man, I almost feel like it's nighttime more often than it's daytime in this game. Just maybe that's just because of when we were having our sleep happen. What do we got? Oh, just stop sign. Almost thought it was gonna be. Oh, almost thought it was gonna be because of a train or something. There's a train over here. Alright, where's the train? Is it coming? No, it's just done. Right when we show up and finally come down to a stop. Oh, we're done. You can go now. Coast is clear. Good to go. DB, got any fun plans this weekend? Doing anything with the family or any friends or anything or? I know think we're gonna do some stuff with my wife's folks. I think we might go down to the lake or the river or something. So that will be fun. I should say church because I really love church. Yeah, I was just at church today too. We had they're doing some remodeling stuff, and so they're open to the congregation to help with demoing and other people with skills to do some different things. And so I was there helping with some demo. I was there for a few hours, so that was fun. But yeah, I'll be there this weekend, later this weekend, to run sound. So that will be fun on Sunday. Bakersfield. But I thought instinctively of ice cream. You're gonna do ice cream this weekend? You're gonna eat some ice cream? Make some ice cream? Wear a costume of some ice cream? Pretend you are ice cream? I don't know. But that does sound good. Maybe I'll have to get some tomorrow too. That sounds really good. Could go for some mint ice cream. That sounds really good. Some mint chocolate chip. What kind of ice cream would you get? What's your favorite flavor? What's your go-to? Or one of your favorites? Oop. It's hard to just kind of like slowly brake. You almost have to like hit the brakes a little bit and then release and just coast. You can't just like slowly add the brakes because then it just brakes automatically and just comes to a screeching halt. Okay. Supposedly it does want us to be in the right-hand lane. Not sure if there's a difference, but we'll jump over anyways. Yes, ice cream club with some friends. That sounds like fun. And I think I like a girl who is gonna be there. Hey, look at that. That's a bonus. And I think maybe I should ask her for her number. Yeah, go for it, dude. Do it. Hey, if she says no, just be like, just play it off cool. Be like, all right, no problem. The worst you can, well, I would say the worst you can do is say no, but nowadays, I don't know, people can do weird stuff, but if it's with church friends, I'm feeling that hopefully she'd be smart enough to not be weird. Or you would know if she's weird or not. Hoping she likes me too. Have you guys been friends and have been chatting or talking much? Does she show signs of interest in you? I know girls like to be like, well, I was showing signs of whatever. It's like, well, guys don't necessarily pick up on that stuff. Girls do, allegedly. Even sometimes they don't. They're oblivious. So, girls are interesting creatures. Well, she was on the South Africa trip with you. Okay, so you've been around each other quite a bit. That helps. So I'd say, I mean, I would say you have almost nothing to worry about if you've already been chatting and talking a fair amount and have some similar interests and all that stuff. That's fun. That's fun. You'll have to let me know how it goes. We haven't been chatting a ton. Hey, but you have been chatting, so that's good. It's not like you just... You know her and have been around her, but haven't talked to her much, or at all. So... Haven't asked her for a number yet. Hey, no worries. This is your chance. Don't screw it up. No. Nah, you got this. Alright, let's just jump over, because we're going to be turning up here in a little bit. Not at this light, but maybe the next one. Ooh, there's like dumplings? Or is that garlic? Hard to tell. It's either stinky garlic or it's hot dumplings. Got chopstick hold? Probably dumplings. Alright, here we go. 3, 2, 1, green. Okay. Okay. And not this one. Oh, we're jumping on the highway. Nice. What is this, Highway 58? Is that what it said? Man, there's too many just plain red lights. They need to be like yield and turn. I need to stop eating these. I got a bag of Sour Patch Kids. I'm eating them slowly at least. Too easy for me to eat too many of them. Sour candy is good. The little zipper thing doesn't even work very well. Alright. Okay, here we go. Was this going east? You'll have to let us know, DB. You'll have to let us know what her name is at some point. Well, no, you don't. Never mind. You don't have to, because you're not giving us. Never mind. Forget that. I would say if you're the kind of person to give your name. Oh, okay. Well, there you go, Catherine. Oh, that's a pretty name. At least she doesn't spell it with a K and go by Kathy. No. Just joking. Alright. I'll give you my name. That's up to you. She doesn't like Kathy. Okay, that's good. I know, that's kind of funny that, you know, Chilean Kathy likes to go by that name. Just seems much of an older name, or someone when they get a little older they go by that instead. I'm thinking maybe this will be our last route of the night. Just so I can make sure I don't stay up too late. It's been too easy for me to stay up too late the last several nights. Need to get in the habit of trying not to stay up too late. I don't know how smitten I should choose to be. I don't know. That's up to you, I guess, right? Oh. So your ice cream club. So how many friends do you have getting together tomorrow for that? Is it a pretty good sized group then? Get out of the way of that truck so he can merge. And is it ice cream or is it like frozen yogurt or froyo? I remember when I was in like my 20s or whatever, it's like when froyo places really started popping up more regularly. And people would go to get froyo, which is pretty good, but you know, ice cream is still special on its own. Oh, just caught up with a lot of... I don't know if something's like delaying some of these chats or what. I don't really want to hype myself up too much. Just get shot down. Yeah. No, that's a real thing. I respect that, yeah. But for real, I could like her. Well, you never really know, I guess, until you get to know her more, so... You never know, and just because you start dating or if she likes you doesn't lock you in. So you can choose whether you like her or not and whatever. It's Sunday after evening service. Oh, fun. Sometimes we get up to 20 of us. Oh, wow. Oh, no. Can't go there. Gotta put on the brakes. It's an ice cream shop. It's the type of guy you are. What a guy. What a guy. Okay, back up to speed. Man, still only 55. They always let you only go 55, and it's like practically straightaways or very gradual corners here. Okay. Alright, we are getting close. Not too far away. Las Vegas, San Bernardino. Coming up. Oh, it looks like we got an exit up there. Nice. Okay. East to Needles. Use North 15. Oh, no, we stay on this and it curves. Okay. Let's see how it looks like. It might be kind of sharp. We could probably have to slow down. Let's see. Ooh, can we make it? Kinda. Slow down a little bit, but not too bad. And it does seem like it's going uphill. Oof, my eyes are getting tired. Yeah, this'll definitely be our last run. Oh man. Last run of the night. 70. Can we go to 60? No, we still stay at 55 and they get to go 70. No fair. Okay. So we'll be taking the route to the left at the split. Continuing on north 15 to Las Vegas. Every time now I'm like seeing something about Las Vegas, I almost want to call it New Vegas. Oh, we're going way too fast. We were going like 5 to 8 miles an hour over the speed limit. We've been doing good. After that first run, we've slowed down and kept ourselves from getting speeding tickets. See if we can keep it that way. Oh man, getting tired. Ugh, man. Probably part of it is just because I'm talking so much. I feel like other times I can stay up late. There's something about Fridays. Something about Fridays that it's hard to, unless you're out doing something, it's hard to like stay awake that long. During the week, totally fine. Especially when you have a job. Oh, I'm not that tired. I want to stay up. No, you need to get some sleep. Friday, oh, I can sleep in at least a little bit. I've got a ton to do. Can just hang out. No, that's when you get tired. Not fair. You were tired, but kind of woke up. Yeah, it just depends. Sometimes you can catch that second wind and then wake up and feel like you got a bunch of energy, but sometimes you're just like, man, you're down for the count and you're just tired. But man, if we could go a little faster in the game, then we could get to our destination a little bit faster. But we're getting awfully close. We're getting real close. This will go by pretty quick. How long till it's up? So in game we got about 120 miles. But I mean, you drive a mile every about like 5 to 10 seconds ish. So it goes fairly quickly. Fairly quickly. Oh, we got an ad coming up. Okay. I was gonna say, if you wanted to chat, I'm free for a few. No, I'll be getting off here in a little bit, so. But yeah, playing a game like this would be a great time to do chat, but it's a little late. I'm getting pretty tired, and we're actually pretty darn close to the end of this run here, so. But I appreciate the offer. Maybe next time. But did enjoy the discussion and conversation. What was it 2 nights ago? Was it last night? I don't remember. 2 nights ago. Oh my gosh. I didn't stream last night. Truck lane. I'm gonna go here. Sorry, car. I'm not gonna try and cut you off. All right. Down to a little over 80 miles. Just gotta drive through the middle of the desert for a little while. Probably wouldn't be so bad if we weren't driving so slow. It's like now we're going up a little bit of a hill, so we're losing speed, so now we're going only 50 miles an hour. And dropping. Come on, truck. You can do it. You can do it. Get that speed back up. We're going too slow. We're already going slow. Already going pretty slow. And oh, I think we're cresting a hill. Nice. Okay. Now we can pick up that speed a little bit. Be nice if we can at least go 60, maybe 65, but So tomorrow, I think there's a decent chance that I will be streaming tomorrow. I know I'll be doing some stuff with my in-laws, like in the afternoon, stuff like that. But I think for the evening, I should be back in time to still stream. So, I guess we'll play some Donkey Kong Bonanza. Keep pushing forward in that game, trying to finish that up. We're probably only halfway through the game. I don't think we're there. I think there's quite a bit to the game, and we're trying to 100% it. But if we can complete like one whole zone, one whole world, or layer, sub-layer, a stream, that's not too bad. So we'll see. Maybe, I guess it depends on how many how much we can get done. I think I gotta do 2 things: grow closer to God and hit the gym more. Hey, and sometimes you can even do both of those at the same time too. Get some good worship music going or something. Or if you have like, if you can listen to the Bible on like audio. It's not a bad way to do it. Oof. Well, there's that Google car again, mapping out the roads. I like to listen to sermons as I work out. Oh, okay. Yeah, there's all sorts of podcasts, and then listening to recordings of sermons and stuff. But I'm saying that relative to liking this girl. What do you mean by that? Okay, are we taking this? I think we're taking this. Looks like we're getting off the exit here. Oh, that's what I probably did to make it do that. I was looking somewhere and it snapped. So I pressed B. Snap position back to center. Alright, gotta remember we got a big trailer behind us. Oh, like, Mendehurt. But priority, yeah. No? You're not wrong. I would say as long as you're not, like, obsessing over her and choosing to, if you guys do start dating, choosing to just spend time with her and not have time in the Word and all that, but, okay, I think we're safe. But you seem to be pretty smart and on top of things, so I think you're doing fine. Should also get stronger, a bit more muscly and more lean. It doesn't hurt. I remember doing that when I was in college. It's kind of harder to put on muscle though. It's like no matter, even though I was having protein powder shakes, eating a lot, I could not gain weight to save my life. To some degree, I'm like that still a little bit. Just kind of depends on your DNA and your genes. Oh, look at that! Got a helicopter. Is he taking our orders or taking our ice cream somewhere? Oh, okay. No one's coming. I'm going for it. Okay. Getting close. Here we go. Just a mile away. Hey, Zach, man. Thanks for hanging out tonight. Have a good night. We're wrapping up here very shortly as well. But thank you for being here. Thanks for chatting, and I appreciate that. It's nice to always have people keeping some conversation going and everything. But have a great night. God bless you, and looking forward to seeing you again. Have a good night. All right. And a lot of zigzags back and forth. And here's our truck stop. Where's the entrance? Up here? Is that the entrance right there? No, the entrance is over here. Oh my gosh. We got another raid? Holy cow. And my OBS is a little slow. Bayo2, hey, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome on in. How was your stream? I think you were playing Diddy Kong Racing. It's good to see ya. I need to play that again sometime. I know I say that every time I see someone playing something fun. Such a good racer. How far are you with your achievements and stuff? Are you getting pretty close? I bet you're getting pretty close to the end then. Nice. Alright. We made it to level 13 after I guess the previous one. 'Twas fun for cowards. Started with Lethal Company and ended with Diddy Kong Racing. I remember watching people play Lethal Company quite a while ago. I remember that was big for a good amount of time.